What's up, guys? Ghost, Peacefield.
Pieces of what could have been, pieces of a shattered dream. Talk, take your dark memories, like seeds, and plant them far from here. Sow them, feed them, through shine and rain. Your love will be born
Okay.
The dawn of prosperity, a faded scar, an ended calamity, a slaughtered song. We all need something to believe in until it's over. Anything, anyone, anytime, but it's not over yet. This is what dreams are made of. This is what they're afraid of. A life with no reason. When they finally reach you, you will have seen through the darkest of seasons. Your love bright as the starlight. Oh child, still we can see a black moon over the Peacefield. Oh child, stay close to me.
Alright, guys, what's going on? We have a new Ghost song. I am excited. Starting off with
pieces of what could
So, when I first just heard this, I thought it was just like this angelic voice, but it sounds like there's an organ behind it.
pieces of what could have
Maybe not an organ, some type of pad. Yeah.
pieces of a shattered
It is buried. They got all the highs and mids out of it. It's just the low end of that. And then we have the full choir coming on.
of a shattered dream. Talk, take your dark memories,
And as well as the pads are elevated now in the mixed as well.
and plant them far from
And a hi-hat at 28 seconds. It's
and plant them far from here.
oh so lightly. 3 hi-hat hits. Very light. Now you can really hear the organ. Now it's an organ. That's a legit choir, man. I mean, how many people are there? 100 people singing? Got my 80s Journey.
The dawn
Has definitely a Journey-ish feel. So my guitar, it's a single guitar track, and it's kind of like 75% right ear. Hi-hat my left ear. Yeah, it's totally Journey-esque.
the dawn
And then right before the vocals come in, I need to do something, right? So what do? I got, so my, another pad comes in my left ear because my guitar's dominantly in my right ear. The hi-hat's not taking up any room in the middle. It's only taking all my high end, so I got plenty of room over here on the left. So I'm going to introduce the vocals and a pad on my left.
The dawn of
and my kick is taking my bottom.
A faded scar, an ended calamity, a slaughtered czar. We all need something to believe in until it's over.
Single vocal track. As much as I can tell, there might be more layers buried underneath, but there's no octaves. It might be just doubled. Yeah, so guitar's 75% right, because there's a little bit of it bleeding into the left, as well as that pad is on my left, probably 75%, but it bleeds into the right. So it's kind of like a mix right here. Hi-hat all the way over here, and kick, obviously right down the middle, and my snares, or my vocals line is right down the middle as well.
We all need something to believe in until it's over. Anything,
Nice sounding guitar.
time, but it's not over yet. This is what dreams are made of. This is what they're afraid of.
Oh, bless you, bless you. So, to go into this next section, I'm not sure what section this will be. It's either going to be a pre-chorus or a chorus. To introduce it, I'm going to open up my hi-hat. So, I have nice closed hi-hat.
Until it's over.
My hi-hat's going to open up.
Anytime, but it's not over yet.
That opening of the hi-hat is it's telling me something's going to change. In this instance, I'm going to introduce full-on guitars, and this is where the left guitar and the bass are going to finally come in, and that's what drives that. Besides the super hard kick, that's what's going to drive this section right here. Opening of the hi-hats reveals other guitar and bass, as well as a vocal melody change.
This is what dreams are made of. This is what they're afraid of. A life with no reason.
What's really neat here is I thought the left guitar was mimicking the right, but he's not. He's actually just doing open chords.
This is what dreams are made of. This is what they're afraid of. A life with no reason.
Now I do my little bit of dueling lead right here, right? This is what Ghost always does. When they do these little lead licks, both guitar players will probably play the same thing, or they're one octave off of each other as well. Signaling a change.
With no reason. When they finally reach you, you will have seen through the darkest of seasons.
Multiple vocal lines right there, right? Here's even the vocal melody. Get her and come in here is going to sound Journey, like Journey.
Your love, bright as the starlight. Oh, child, still we can see. Like a moon over the Peacefield. Oh, child, stay close to me.
All right, let's go back right here. Man, it's hard to break down all this stuff on the first freaking listen.
As the starlight.
You can hear when it goes in this. Maybe this is a pre-chorus. I'm not sure. Never heard it before. They are going to introduce multiple layers of vocals. When that bass goes, boom, that's going to introduce change as well, right? That's going to propel me to the next section of the song. And that's that boom, boom. That's different. So something's going to change. I still have my guitar in my right ear. The guitar on the left has died. He's killed himself off. Oh no. As well as the bass. The bass and that other left guitar are just doing that chugging, jun jun. Along with the toms, right? Lead. That is a tambourine. That is a tambourine.
Close to me.
It's a ride, and there's a tambourine mixed in with that ride. So the bell of the ride and the clinging of the tambourine, they go very well together. So it sounds like it's one cymbal, but that's totally a tambourine. Pretty sure it's tambourine, or it's a shaker one. Love it. So let's go back to 2:30-ish. That's when we're going to come out of that section. All right, we're going to go right into second verse. That's totally a tambourine. So you can clearly hear the difference in the cymbals. So I'm going to come from that from that ride tambourine mix. I'm going to go to my nice, real simple closed hi-hat. It's going to go to your left ear. During come to my left ear, my left guitar is going to stop. So now I just have the right guitar is going to go back down in the mix. I don't want him to be dominant anymore. I want the vocal melody of the verse to carry me forward. But what's actually going to drive this entire verse, as with almost always the case, is the bass and the kick. And here, for this being very like a light verse, there's no really heavy distortion or anything. Even the distorted guitar on the right is clean-ish, which allows room for the vocals. But the driving force is the bass and the kick drum are doing these hits that... That's what's giving me my oomph, right? That 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So what's neat about this is the kick and the bass are doing 3 of my 4 beats, and the 4th beat is my snare. So the only time I hit my snare is when I kill my bass and my kick drum.
We all need something to believe in until it's over.
It's pretty much a single vocal track in the verse, which is really neat because we just heard him have, I don't know, 10 layers of vocals, and he cuts right back to the verse, and it's very simple. Just a guitar on the right, simple drum beat, simple bass, and one vocal track for the most part, from what I can tell. Now, it's super processed, right? He's a good singer, obviously, but there's a lot of... It sounds like he's singing in this chamber, so it's a ton of reverb. Compression as well. Like, every note of his vocals sounds like right here. So it's mixed really well.
Until it's over, anything, anyone, anytime, but it's not over yet.
And that's my change, right? That's my signal to tell me something's going to change, is the extra snare hits. It's quick, so you gotta be ready for it. That ta ta ta. Still same drum beat, right? Dueling leads, love it, love it. Now I have my left guitar comes back in right here, and he's going to do the open strings again. Open chords, I'm sorry. No guitar. Oh, you hear the harmony right here when he says not over yet? It's going to come in on my right ear. Yeah, dude, he says over yet, just in your right ear. It's an octave up, right ear, over yet. Nice. Here's my left guitar. Open hi-hats. That's a weird little fill. What am I hearing? Oh, I think you can hear a little. You can hear the right guitar cut out. It goes shit. Oh, you can. That was either left in there on purpose, or it was a small overlook on during the editing. Guys, I know I keep replaying it, but it's super quick. Us home recording guys, that would totally be, we just missed it in the edit. But you hear him cut real fast on the right guitar. Shit. Now there's multiple vocal takes. So that drum fill is going to tell me to go forward in the song. I'm going to present the next section of the song. And in this instance, I think this is the chorus. Oh, I didn't really even pay attention. So the hi-hat's giving me my or not the hi-hat on this part, the ride as well as the little shaker / tambourine. It's giving me my highs, but in the right below that is a really high pad, super high whistle. It's actually louder. It's louder now that I actually hear it, and they stay on the same note as well. It's kind of left ear. Yeah. Ah, nice. Oh. Oh, cool. Nice, dude. Nice. Okay. I do my drum fill, and I'm going into a pretty sick guitar solo. Listen to that high pad. So one thing that they're going to do underneath this guitar solo is obviously the solo is different, but the guitar player on the left, what's in the left mix, he's doing a different rhythm now than any other section of the song, which is sometimes what rhythm guitars will do. They'll give you just a simple chord structure to play the solo over, so you know what notes to follow or what chord structure to be in. But The guitar solo is awesome, but if you listen to the left guitar, he's also playing a different rhythm than what they've been playing this entire song. So right here, when you come in this outro of this guitar solo, now listen to the cymbals. This is where you're going to hear. I've probably said tambourine about 1,000 times in the song. I apologize. It might not even be a freaking tambourine, but listen to how loud the cymbals are during this section of the solo, and then they're going to go to just the ride on the back half of the solo. It opens up my headspace for other stuff. Hear how loud the cymbals are? Now listen how light they are. As well as, this is cool. This is a neat little song structure. So I'm doing that rhythm on the right with the guitars. Now, when I go to this back half of this solo, I'm going to slow the picking of the solo down, but I'm also on the left side, I'm going to slow down my guitar chords. They're going to be open, as well as the bass, I believe, goes open notes as well. It just lets everything slow down, as well as I kill that tambourine, and I'm going to go just ride. So there's a whole bunch of things that happen in this section of a song that you might not know happens, but a lot happens right here. Almost every instrumentalist does something different, even though it's still considered a solo. It's pretty cool. So there's a whole bunch of guitar going on, loud cymbals. There was my fill to tell me something's going to change. Yeah, now the bass and rhythm guitar just... And they do it. Ghost does this as well as anybody else. Anything that changes in the drums typically tells you something new is going to happen. So even a simple that. So now my guitars are doing the same chord picking structure. My cymbal doesn't change. Massive vocals. There's my dueling leads. Uh-oh, drum fill. Listen to the... I don't know what cymbal that is. Ooh, I got some pads. That's pretty cool. That's one of the better drum fills. Build up on my toms and snare. That's awesome. What's the bass player doing right here? Is the bass player playing the opening guitar or the main guitar riff? It's buried. I think the bass player's going crazy right here. Yeah, dude, the bass player, I wish it was turned up a little more in the mix or had a little bit more mid/highs in his mix. The bass player's going wild. Oh, show him. Let me see the bass player. So they just showed the bass player, and it was totally not the section of the song that he's playing. It's just an edit in the video. The bass player's going off. Ah. Oh. Oh, don't end. Boo. Right here, right here. Listen to how loud he is. There's a lot going on right here. There's a ton of vocals saying Peacefield, multiple guitar tracks on each ear, and they're doing dueling leads at the same time. Right there. Ghost, Peacefield. I freaking love it.